Alright, welcome to the vlog. So, this is a little late. I was supposed to do this past weekend. If you're new to the channel, you must know, first and foremost, that I am a mood reader. I feel like every single book that I pick up that I'm actually genuinely looking forward to ends up going badly. I don't know why. I don't know what I did to deserve this. Maybe my year was going too well with reading last year. I also kind of get this weird attachment to books where like I start them and I'm like, I don't want to let go yet. I don't want to let go. And I think that also kind of holds me up whenever I'm reading, because I try to start another book but I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I have too many books going. I can't do this. I haven't let go of this other book. So like, how do I let go? Well, this is a vlog where I try and let go. The Spanish Love Deception and You Make a Fool of Death with Your Beauty. You don't really need to see this because I took the sleeve off. I didn't get really far in either of them. I think I'm at like the same spot. This one I'm at page 43 and this one I'm at page 57. I'm not really vibing with either of them. This one I'm probably vibing with more, so I might try and finish this one this week. But this one, I'm gonna give them both 2 more chapters. I want to update you on how it's going, you know, because yeah, I mean, I don't want to say prematurely, but it's also just that this is a very spring summer vibe type book for me. Even I don't know when it actually takes place, but it seems like it, right? I kind of get that vibe from too. So, cause like so far it just feels like a hot girl summer, city girl summer, one of those all through this book. Okay, so the thing that held me up with this book is that I felt like the scenes were just taking too long to get done. They just felt like they were dragging, and I'm like, we can move this conversation a little faster, can't we? Too many words, too many words, too many words. I feel like I say this all the time, but too many words annoys me. And so I was just like, oof. I don't even have really much of an opinion about the 2 characters or a main character even. I feel like I could like her, but I just haven't gotten to that point yet, so don't even have a connection there yet. Yeah, but this one, our main girl, I really like her. She seems fun. I mean, considering, I mean, if you start a book with you getting your back blown out, wait, was she? Hey, I think that caught my attention right away. The thing is that I was enjoying her hot girl summer energy, but I just don't like the second guy. There's already been one guy introduced who was like a hookup, a minor fling so far, and there's a second guy, and I'm not really vibing with the second guy, but I fear he might be the main guy. And so that is what is holding me up, because I just wasn't vibing with him for some reason. I don't know, sometimes it happens that way, that you just don't vibe always with every single character. Maybe it's the way he was introduced, maybe it's because I kind of casted him off as being a non-relevant factor, and then he ended up being a relevant factor, which just kind of was like, that sucks for me. But yeah, so I think, I don't know, I feel like I could finish this one though, because it's like only 278 pages. Like, come on, I should be able to finish that and just plow through it. Maybe I shouldn't judge dudes so soon. Maybe he'll have a redeeming factor that will make me interested. But this one, I feel like I'm already halfway out. It's just that I feel like I haven't read enough to really give it a chance, and I think that's what's holding me up. I feel like I haven't given it enough chance. Cause like, look, that's only so much. Like, that's 50, almost 50 pages, but that's only this much of the book, and there's this much. I decided to, oh my god, it's upside down. Okay, I don't even know how this is flipped anyway, but you get the point. Spanish Love Deception. Wait, did I even sum up what this book is about? God, why am I so bad at this? So far, Spanish Love Deception is about this girl, Catalina, and this man, Aaron. They are enemies, they work together, they hate each other, pretty much is all that has been established, but she has a sister who is getting married, and I think her sister is getting married to her ex-boyfriend, fiance's brother, and her ex, who is the brother of the groom, is coming with his fiance to the wedding. So she doesn't want to be the poor, pathetic one. And I feel like it's also because they come from a small town in
where are they going? Is it Spain? Yes, Spain. And so everyone knows their situation, knows what happened, knows all the drama about it, and she needs someone to be her fake date. And yes, I read the next 2 chapters, be proud of me, and oh my god, first of all, I can't determine if this is me tripping or if it takes this girl a long time to make a decision. There's this scene in particular that was in chapter 5, I believe, where she is walking towards like the subway, I think, from work, and it's raining, like downpour, like, and she was thinking like, oh, I'm wearing these $300 loafers that I just got, and now they're gonna be drenched and wet and ruined. Aaron drives up and he's like, get in the car so you don't get wet, I'll take you home, whatever. Now hear me out. Earlier, I feel like I said this, I feel like it's too many words being used to explain a situation, and I don't feel like it needs this much. This is pretty much when she gets outside, like about halfway, like right here, starting like here. And then this whole page, he pulls up, she's like, no, I won't get in the car, da da da. There's more. No, I'm not gonna get in the car, get in the car. Hey, I'll take you home. Come on, you're getting drenched. No, it's okay, you're crazy, I'm not getting in the car. Oh my gosh, there's someone behind us. Come on, get in the car, let's just go. I can take you home, and then you won't get pneumonia, you won't get sick. Da, da, da. No, 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 no. And then it was finally when the taxi driver behind them honked and called them assholes, and then he said, please. And she finally got in the car, but it's all the way down here. Like, it took that long for us to get to just her getting out of the rain, the downpour. I feel like that should be able to be handled in such a faster way. Like, yes, you resist. You say, no, I don't want to get in the car with you. Are you crazy? But then you're like, it is raining. And then he's like, it's raining. And then you're like, and then he's like, come on, get in the car. I'll take you home. No, it's okay. Really, I can just walk. Like, I'll be fine. And then it's like, come on, get in the car. Push the door open for her. You think about it for a second. You think about it for a second. Get in the car. I feel like that shouldn't take as long as it took. Or it's like that scene that was at the beginning of this book where Aaron comes up to her and is like, will you turn around and look at me? Will you turn around and talk to me? Will you turn around? And she refuses to turn around. And I'm just like, why are you so... By the time we get to the end of chapter 5, they have officially gotten a deal. And I think it's very evident that Aaron likes her. I don't know, I suspect that he does, because his reactions to like literally everything about her is just like, oh my god, I love him. I'm sorry. Everything he does, I'm just like, wow. I don't know. I guess if you want to know my type of man, so far it's him. I don't know, we'll see though. That's probably a tentative him, because who knows? He could disappoint me. I don't know. Oh my god. There was this one part in chapter 4 where she talks about Zayn, and she's like, have I forgiven Zayn Malik? And then her friend's like, oh lord, I know you haven't. And I'm like, why not though? Why don't you grow up? Because what does Zayn really do? Like, yes, he left One Direction, but he also had to put up with years of dealing with racist ass fans, severe anxiety about just everything. I feel like the only place he was happy was on stage, and if he could have just done that, I feel like maybe there could have been a compromise, but that was not all that the lifestyle involved, and that's also what is probably stalling his career now. And can you at all tell who my bias was in One Direction? But anyways, grow up, Catalina. What do you mean you still haven't forgiven Zayn? Forgive him already. It's none of my business. Let me be quiet. After I gave her so much credit for liking Chris Evans, husband, and yeah, but I don't know, I'm not hating it as much as I thought I was gonna hate it, so it's not so bad. But I said I was only gonna read 2 chapters and then I would figure out which one I want to continue with, though it is kind of unfair to leave this one at the point that I left it, because it's like they finally agree to something and they're gonna go on a fake date at an event for Aaron literally in the next chapter. So I'm like, you know, but I want to be fair. I want to be fair because this is a big book. And if I don't fly through this, you know what I'm saying? It's really gonna drag. So do I want to commit to this, or do I just want to hold it? This Sunday, I have been reading on and off this past few days. I started reading an audiobook. I know, I said this vlog was going to focus on Spanish love deception and beauty, but I started reading that audiobook because I got it on Libby finally after waiting for months for it to be available. If you watched my most anticipated reads of 2022 video, that was one of my most anticipated reads. Wait, I didn't even say what the title was. 4 Aunties in a Wedding. That's what I'm talking about. I'm like getting ahead of myself. So yes, 4 Aunties in a Wedding was one of my most anticipated reads. That's the audiobook I got. But as I'm continuing to read 4 Aunties in a Wedding, why is it reading like a YA? Like, why is it so cringe? Like, everything that happens in this book, I'm cringing. I'm literally like, can you not? Can you stop? Can this not happen anymore? So I'm see, this is why I haven't read 100 books this year yet. This keeps happening to me. It's not me. I am not the problem. The problem is the book. And I hate that. Like, why am I not enjoying this like I did last time? But it reads like a YA, which there's nothing wrong with a YA. We love YAs in this household. I just don't understand why it's reading like one. Like, when I hear her inner monologue, I feel like, shut up. Because I'm like, why are you like this? You are a grown woman. Please. You know, and every single situation just feels super dramatized. Very sad about it because I really wanted this to be a great reading experience, but it's not. And unfortunately, I really want to DNF it. I just can't believe this is happening to me. Like, again, when I go back and look at that most anticipated video and see like what books I ended up reading, yeah, that's not gonna be a good time because these books are just not ending up being good. The immaturity of that book definitely has me reflecting on Spanish love deception, which, you know, I was reading in the first half and I can't get over, like, that's what this is. Lena is very immature. Like, she reads like a YA character, and I don't understand that. Because you're 30, isn't she like 30 years old in this? I've been reading her as a 30-year-old. Well, she's closer to 30 than she is 21, so there you go. Girl, what is going on? And I feel like that's why I'm so annoyed and I can't move past that scene in the beginning, literally the first chapter, where she would not turn around and look at this man. But I feel like there are other ways to depict the fact that you are enemies in the workplace than being so immature. So I feel like that's the word I was looking for to describe Lena. She is very immature. And I don't understand that because literally in every other facet of the book, she doesn't seem immature that much. But when it comes to this man, she acts like a child and not in the best way possible. Like, this is not elementary school where the boy pulls your hair and like, that's how she's acting though. And like, I swear. So can I really DNF 2 books? Because like, I told you about the audiobook now. So now you know what's going on with that. And, I want to DNF this, but I want to DNF this and start it back up next year. I think I just need a break. I don't think this is something that I will breeze through quickly. Like, look at how long it's taken me just to get to that. Like, it's not going to happen. But the reason why I say I don't want to end it is because, like, this book is still bringing out, like, a ton of emotions in me. Like, I'm really interacting with it a lot. And I know you're like, but you hate certain parts of it. Yeah, but it's bringing out some type of emotion and I want to revisit it. But Aaron is proving to be very, I don't know, he's kind of sexy. I was like, ooh, okay now. But anyways, so I think I am going to read more of this. I'm going to read more of this tonight. We are going to hope I just finish it right. And Oh my god, I just... You know how I always say, you gotta give it at least 1 or 2 more chapters before you officially say, like, I'm going to DNF it, or like put it down for now is more what I was thinking with this one. Oh my god, I'm on page, I'm not even gonna tell you, but shit just got so much more interesting, and this is the energy that I want to see. I told you, first of all, shit's about to get messy, and second of all, this is what I needed before and I wasn't getting, and now I'm like, it's so good. Absolutely. Okay, so I'm gonna keep reading and we're gonna see what kind of mess happens now, because I'm just like, I have to get back to this, but like, I just had to let you know that that is like, I love it. This is what I needed. The book is so good. It was so good. I literally just read the last words of this book. This book that I almost DNF'd or said I was going to wait until next year to finish. Oh my god. This was beautiful. This is love. This is romance. This was everything I needed. I am so happy I read the next chapter. Oh my god. Like, it blows my mind how good. This was everything. Like, this was beautiful. Beginning to end. Everything about it. Like, wow. Those last, like, I ended up tabbing it. Like, hang on a second. You would see, like, I ended up tabbing it so much more. Look at when it, like, got good. Oh my, like, and the fact that it was only 300 pages, just, like, works out so well. It was less than 300 pages. I love that the author gave us just enough and knew when to stop. I want more in the best way possible, but I don't need more. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, oh my god. It was so beautiful. Like, I paused and screamed. I was giggling throughout the whole last, I mean, pretty much the last 3/4 of the book. I was sitting here unable to compose myself. That was so good. Right when I was sitting here saying these books are letting me down, this one let me up. Okay, let me up. Oh my gosh, so good. There are still gems out there. Do not fear. Do not be discouraged. This was an amazing book. That's crazy. But I guess that's the end of the vlog, because now I have finished a book, and this was the only other one I had since I decided to DNF Spanish Love Deception, and it's not like a permanent DNF. I definitely will come back to that one, but we're freeing ourselves from it till next year. So happy I went ahead and decided to give this one another go. It always pays off to give it another chance. Like, you know, take a few weeks away, come back, complain about it a little bit, and then maybe you will have a new outlook. Oh my god, it was just so good. I loved it. I loved it. But yeah, so that's the end of this vlog. I'm just gonna end this here. Wow. I'm so glad I did this weekend. It really paid off, and yeah, so I will see you next time. The next time we go on a reading journey, and more of me complaining about books and all that stuff. I believe in love again for at least the next few days. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe, all that stuff. You know what to do. Thank you so much for watching. Bye! Only living the dreams, baby. What can I do when I'm